Thanks, Ron. What happens when chaos is translated into poetry? Well, Dulaang UP is bringing back the contemporary adaptation of one of Francisco Baltazar's classic Orosman at Zafira, which tells the story of the struggle for power of three kingdoms and where, amid the hatred and war, two people find love. Well, here's a scene from Orosman at Zafira.
Pigilan ang takbo, dakilang huris, huwag magmadaling umakyat sa langit, magdalita ka rin. Tapunang liwanag, puso kong tatakpan ng dalitang ulap. Alalahanin mong kung kusang lubugan ng ilaw mong yakaring imbing ka palaran, hindi na mangyayaring muli pang tumanaw sa araw ng tuwa hanggang sa mamatay.
Di pa minatapat ng taksil na puso ang pagpasok nitong gawang lubhang liko, kung inuusig ba't kusang siniphayo ng tawang paghamak, nasabi mong hibo. Saan ka nagbuhat at sino ka naman? Ganito ang laki ng kapangahasan, pinilit mong lubos, yaring kahihinan, lumiko sa landas ng mahal na asal.
Maniwala po't kailanman, ang puso ko'y hindi kinikilabutan. Sa mahal mong mukha, sino ang titig na di mapupuno ng sinta ang dibdib? Titigan ka poon at hindi.
All right, with us on the art scene are Maita Ponce, who plays Zafira, and Jay Gonzaga as Orosman, Judith Javier as Gulnara, and Red Concepcion as Alder Versin. Wow, those are difficult names. And Assistant Director Mara Marasigan. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
This is such an exciting project. I mean, I have to admit that I am not all that familiar with this particular work of Balagtas. I mean, tell us a little bit more about it for those who aren't too familiar with it.
Okay, OROSMAN at ZAFIRA is one of Balagtas's classic, or Francisco Baltazar's classic. It deals with three tribes.
Right.
And then we have, of course, OROSMAN and ZAFIRA, who are from different tribes and who fall in love amidst war nga, like the introduction said.
Okay.
Yes. It's a comedya. Baltazar originally wrote it as a comedya. And the comedya deals with religion issues. But in this adaptation that we did, we wanted to focus on the concept of anti-war and love overcoming everything else.
Okay, this sounds like a sort of a fresh adaptation here. I mean, works like these tend to be sort of a little bit, lofty, a little bit out of reach of people. I mean, even myself, who took up some of the more popular works like Florante at Laura and things like that. Is this geared more towards, being a little more accessible to regular people rather than very hardcore theater goers? How do you feel about that?
Well, it kind of follows the mold, I guess, of Broadway musicals, but not.
Okay.
Because, it uses world music.
Yes.
Okay. So we use kulintangs, Filipino instruments, and Filipino dances, and the inspiration, like our costumes are inspired by Filipino tradition. Okay. So we're bringing it into more Filipino, not Filipino, but more world kind of an adaptation, world music adaptation. And also, there are songs.
Right.
The traditional Balagtas text is just a straight play. So we added songs. We turned some of the texts into songs. So I think it would be a more accessible.
Yeah. It's interesting that you guys have decided to run the production in Malvasia.
Yes.
What was
this is
that?
actually the third time we're going to stage it. It was first staged in 2008 and then restaged again last year. And to bring it out to a wider audience, we're bringing it to SM Mall of Asia. So it's very mainstream for Dulaang UP.
Of course, we wanted to bring the material, the classic material of Balagtas to our generation, the current generation now, because it's really a classic. Imagine the topics that he was talking about years ago are still applicable to what is happening now in our time. So we wanted the audience to be able to appreciate the Filipino language and, of course, the works of the Filipinos, because it really is timeless.
All right. Well, I mean, when we talk about it being, the issues really being timeless, but, nonetheless, it's called a classic, and classics have a tendency to feel, classic.
Yes.
This is obviously a very fresh adaptation. I mean, tell us about the way that this has been put together, the way it's going to be staged. I mean, obviously the costumes are flashier. It's a much fresher adaptation. What were the ideas behind modernizing this piece of work?
I think one, it's very visual. I have a friend from Hong Kong who watched the show, and he's pure Chinese, and I wonder if he understood the play, and he said, "Yeah, I understood." And we were talking about the play, and he was asking about this character. He was inquiring more. So I think it's despite of the archaic text, it's very visual and. Yeah, it's directed that way. I think.
Yes, of course, our dances also, because it's a dance theater production. Our dances, we adapted them from Filipino ethno-linguistic group dances. So you can see familiar dances like manmanok, pagdidiwata, which are very popular Filipino rituals also. And we wanted to incorporate it, to present it to our audience.
All right, that's very cool. I'm very excited to catch this production. I mean, what are the play dates and where can people get tickets?
Okay, our play dates we're running at Feb 4 till Feb 26, every Fridays and Saturdays. Our we have Friday evening shows at 8 p.m. and then Saturday shows at 10 a.m., 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. And of course, you can get your tickets at SM TicketNet outlets and TicketWorld outlets. We'd love to see everyone there. So we hope that there are a lot of people who will be able to watch Balagtas' classic.
Absolutely. It's a date count on 4 tickets for me, right?
Yes.
All right, folks, let's hear another song from Orosman at Zafira. Mornings at ANC. We'll be back. Take it away, guys.
Bakit ka umibig, iyong natalos ang aking pag-irog, nabuhol na sa sultan. Huwag nang suminta sukat ang manood, magkakamit dusa sa kanilang buot. Dapat kang ibigin, narinig sa loob. Ikaw aldervisin, ngunit paanhin ko'y ikakikitil ng buhay mong kapos, ang kita'y sintahin.
Suyot irog na inihain,
Yung gayon pakinggan,
himalalindog kung ako'y mailing, bangkay ko may hindi tatapo ng tingin, at hanggang may langit kita'y sisintahin.